Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. I've recently been getting a lot of questions about how I wash my brushes, and I finally got round to washing all my brushes. There's quite a lot. I actually recently had a clear out, so this still seems a little bit ridiculous. I have a few more that are dirty, which I kind of had misplaced almost, so they didn't get washed, but most of them have. So I thought today I would share with you how I done that. I typically wash my brushes about once a month. I would like to do it a little bit more often, but I have so many brushes that I end up kind of just moving on to another set of clean ones and just constantly doing that until I run out of brushes and I'm forced to wash them. I do try to spot clean them as well. I'm going to put in a clip at the end as to how I spot clean my brushes, just so you can see that it's much easier, but I feel that you need a deep cleanse every now and then. I don't use a shop bought product to deep cleanse my brushes, so I've included how I make that in the video as well. I think that's all I have to say, so stay tuned for the video, and I'm going to rewind to me earlier in my kitchen. So there are some excellent brush cleaners, but I personally don't really want to have to store any other products, so I use stuff that I have in my house already. The first thing I'm going to take is my shampoo. If I had baby shampoo, then yes, I would use that, but I don't, so I'm just going to use some normal shampoo into a glass. You could probably skip the shampoo, but I quite like it. I'm not sure why, I just feel like it's designed to clean hair, so it works quite well. And then some washing up liquid. I feel like it helps it lather, and also it kills a lot of bacteria as well, which is great. And then some extra virgin olive oil, which helps condition your brushes, but also helps remove oils, which is great if you're washing foundation brushes or something like that. And then I'm just going to take a spoon and stir that all together. I don't like to make too much, instead I will mix this up again if I run out. You then want to clean your sink. I am using my kitchen sink because I get really bad back pain in my bathroom sink because it's a lot lower down than my kitchen one, so I tend to just clean my kitchen sink and use this one. I also have a lot more counter space in my kitchen as well, which is great. You need some towels. I've got one here, which is where I'm going to be leaving my brushes after, but I just like to lay my brushes on here as soon as they're washed before I move them on to where I'll leave them to dry. So I like to start with my smaller brushes, and I just dip them in lightly and just kind of swirl them around. You're going to want to open your water. You don't want too hot nor too cold. I find that if it's too hot, it kind of dries out your brushes a lot, but then also if it's too cold, my hands get really cold basically. And you want to kind of hold your brush down. You don't want to apply too much pressure, but enough, and just swirl that around in your hand and then rinse it. You want to make sure that you never hold your brush like this, because the water will run into this metal part where it will ruin the glue. And if you need to dip in again, then do. And I just carry on with all my small brushes and then move on to my bigger ones. And then I just lay them flat on a towel, and once this towel's got quite full, I will move them over. Then what I do is I take a towel and I fold it in to half lengthways, and then I fold this kind of little bit back as well. The reason I do this is so I can rest the brush like this, and it's at an angle so the water drips downwards and not into the metal, and then I just hang it slightly off an edge, and I just need to do the rest of these brushes. What I like to do is I swirl around the brushes a little bit to kind of make sure they're in the right position, and then do that and just leave them. Usually I use two hands for this, which makes life so much easier, but that's basically what I do. Also, because these brushes are long but these are short, I've made this a bit wider, so this one has to go down here, but actually this one could probably go up here. my brushes or in between deep cleans, I like to use the Be Makeup Brush Cleanser. This is actually a product I only recently discovered. It is new. There are other brush cleansers, for example MAC offer one, but it's a little bit more expensive, so I love that this one isn't expensive. I simply spray a bit onto a tissue, get my dirty brush and just swirl it around. Your brush will never be quite as clean as it would with a deep clean, but it's great to remove bacteria. This brush was actually quite dirty, so I'm just going to do that again. So you just want to keep doing that until it's pretty much clean, and then just wait a little while. Because it is alcohol based, it won't take very long to dry, but you do want to wait a couple of minutes. I think probably about 5 minutes, and it would probably be good to use, especially because this one isn't a very dense brush. But super easy, and I would definitely recommend doing that every day or every other day. So that's how I wash my brushes. I hope it was helpful. It is really easy. You don't need anything fancy, just stuff you have in your house. But it really does help to keep your brushes clean. It prevents spots, it keeps your brushes in good condition, and also your makeup just applies better. So it's just so important, and I would definitely recommend doing it about every 2 to 4 weeks. But if you're using the brushes really regularly, then definitely spot cleaned daily or every other day, and then washed every 2 weeks. Deep clean. Let me know what video you'd like to see next. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!